Hey there friends, how's it going? I'm Ben Snow and I hope you're ready for this. I don't know how in the world did this happen, but there is an insane piece of information hidden inside the gameplay trailer of Hogwarts Legacy, and no one has ever noticed it until now. So Sebi Friezi, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, posted a tweet drawing everyone's attention to a video made by a German content creator, Agito, who spotted the heads-up display, also known as the HUD, of Hogwarts Legacy. I first thought this wasn't real, because I watched this segment for 1,000 times. Plus, I had to play it frame by frame when I was making the thumbnail for my combat video. But I checked again, and indeed, just as the Reparo scene ends, this display appears for 3 to 4 frames, and you can barely see it. You have to crank up the brightness in order to see it. But this is insane. This was there all this time, and I'm sure this was not meant to be seen. This was a mistake, for sure. Thank you, Agito, for spotting this, and of course, thank you everyone who tagged me in that tweet. But anyways, guys, let's break this image down. Let's discuss it. But before we do that, make sure to hit the like and subscribe to my channel. So first thought, when I first saw this, I thought this was fake, to be honest. Like I said, it doesn't look real, meaning it doesn't look high resolution. It just looks bad. But to be fair, it's you have to zoom in a lot, and everything is pixelated, mostly because you crank up the brightness. But still, it's not great quality. Well, I'll tell you why. Because first of all, it was not meant to be seen. 2, this is a placeholder display. These are placeholder items, visuals, etc. Also, if you look at the left corner, there's another icon. I can't tell what exactly that is. It looks like that would be a display of our level. Maybe we just leveled up before this happens. Or this is an image, there's an icon for whatever mission we're doing right now. Because that's what usually would be somewhere in the corner. Okay, this is your objective, main thing, go here, do this. And that's what I think this is. But then, okay, let's look at the bottom ones. So we've got 4 little diamonds here. The bottom one has a hand with an arrow pointing towards the hand. Makes me want to think of Accio spell. Then we have the yellow feather. Well, the feather isn't yellow. The diamond, a feather on the yellow background, which makes me think about Wingardium Leviosa or Leviosa. And it looks like in Hogwarts Legacy is going to be just Leviosa. They ditched, or maybe at that time they called it Leviosa and then they added Wingardium later on. And then the top one is, because of the circles around it, it makes me want to think about the Protego spell, but maybe not necessarily. Maybe a spell that causes an explosion. And then the 4th one is just black. We don't see anything here. But are these really the spells? Because if they are, then it means that we're going to have only 4 spells available to us at a given moment, and then we'd have to reassign them. That's where I get confused about this, because it kind of doesn't make sense with all the combo thing. Because the whole point of having the combos is to be able to use any given spell, any given move, at any given moment. I made a video about 1.5 years ago. By the way, the thumbnail for it looks very similar to this. I created a whole mock-up using God of War's HUD as a reference. And the whole point of that video was that since we only have one type of weapon, aka the wand, we should have the combos in order to access every spell at any given moment, because you don't re-equip the spells, you just know them. And that's why I was it was the whole point about, having combos in fighting sort of like in fighting games, because you have your body and you have your body available to you at any given moment. So you just put combinations and you fight. So similar here. But with this, it kind of doesn't make sense to me. Also, it makes me want to think that this could be not the actual spells that we use all the time in combat or whatever. Maybe these are some sort of effects, kind of like, you know, perks in Dead by Daylight. By the way, those perks were also displayed in the right bottom corner. I don't know. I need your help, guys, with this, because it's very confusing to me. I'm not sure how to take this, because the idea of having only 4 spells available to you at a given moment, I'm not sure if I like that. It's still not the worst, obviously, but like when they announced that is going to be combos in this game, it was like, yes, that's exactly what I was asking for in that video. Maybe these are some special moves. But what they would be, like, okay, with this, if this is a special move, this blue hand thing, what would that be? Maybe that just disequips the wand, because in that bug video with Sebastian, our character runs without a wand. And actually, there were a couple of moments in the gameplay trailer as well where we were running without a wand in our hand. So maybe that just disequips the wand? The top one is maybe just Lumos. Oh, it's just Lumos. And a feather one, well, Livio, that's what makes me think about it. But maybe makes a slider? Why? I don't know. I'm just brainstorming, guys, here. And again, I need your help. I wonder what you think about this. But in general, keep in mind that this is a placeholder item. It will look much higher quality later on. It wasn't supposed to be here because it's just 3 frames in the complete darkness. This was not meant to be shown as part of the gameplay trailer. And in general, usually the developers don't reveal the HUDs until like the very last moment before the game launches. So this was not meant to be seen at all. But it's, you know what? I'm expecting the developers follow up to this, because it's, I mean, it already stirs up some commotion. Like Twitter is on fire right now. People are trying to figure, and Reddit as well, because of this. Because this is like, huh? What? So I would expect the developers to follow up on this in one way or another, or at least they're gonna post something like, hey guys, whatever you saw there was not meant to be seen and was there only for the creators. Do not make any rush decisions or anything like that. I feel like it's going to be something like that. Just like, hold on, chill. You were not supposed to see this. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens after this. I'm like, what else have we not seen in the trailer? I'm sure there's like 15 minutes of this. Well, 14 of the gameplay trailer. I'm sure there's always going to be something that we missed, and someone points it out, and I'm like, but I'm peeling my eyes open every time I rewatch it. Yet I miss things like this. All of us did. All right, well, if we do get an update, I will make sure to keep you posted, and meanwhile, check out some other videos that I made for you about Hogwarts Legacy. Here's one over here, and over here. What am I doing with my wand? Never mind.